Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. I want to start off, first of all, by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men who rule well over Israel. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing this word in faith, truth, love, and in sincerity. So, Shalom. It's the brother Yakana from the GMS Houston camp, coming back with another installment of GMS Practicals. And today I wanted to go into this lesson, man, talking about Jake, as far as where we are, man, we're not mad enough, you know. And no matter what Jake says, man, Jake will sit here and paint a pretty picture about, man, I'll do this. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. We ain't mad enough yet, man, you know. When the Spirit is put upon us, should we be part of the election, the 144,000, then you're gonna be mad enough, bro. Right now, you know, Jake will say this, that, and the third, but you not in the spirit of the mindset to go up and start dashing little babies against the rocks. You know, not talking about the law. You can't do it. You wouldn't be able to get away with it. We don't even advocate going out doing that, no violence like that. But when that spirit is put on the saints to do so, it'll be at our hands that Esau goes down, man. The Most High is going to use those saints, man, along with Yahweh Shai and the other angels who you ignorantly call Jesus, you know. But judgment will be executed, man. Right now, Jake ain't mad enough, man. You're not in that spirit to do all that, you know. Jake will tell you, man, I'll do this, I'll fuck them up, I'll do blah, 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 bro. You couldn't stand the gore and the bloodshed right now to see what, if you could get a peek into what's gonna happen, what's coming, it would bug you out, man, because you're not ready for that, you know. But you know, as always, man, we use scriptures to back up what we say, man. And today'll be no different than tomorrow. Most High willing, whatever any brother in GMS brings out or says, from now on, bro, everything we said, everything that's gonna be said, bro, is in accordance to the scriptures. We don't just make this up, man. You know. I'm gonna start, man, in Psalms chapter 149, and I'm gonna start at verse 5, and it reads, "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people." So verse 7 starts out saying, to execute vengeance upon the heathen. See, the Most High is not going to get off his throne. Who you call God ain't getting off the throne and coming down here and start using his hands and physically start smiting people, man, putting people to death, punching people, stabbing them with swords and all. No. It says to execute. This is talking about the saints. And hopefully with some of those men. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. You know, and you can see those chains and those fetters of iron, man, on the posters that we have at the camps, man. You know, that's a scary thought, man, to think that we were once in that, man. The torture and the pain and the punishment that came along with all that. But guess what? That's so minuscule compared to what we're going to do, compared to what's coming, man. Verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written. The judgment written. Again, we don't make these scriptures up, man. We don't wing it. We don't just say stuff to be saying it. It says to execute the judgments written. These judgments are written, you know. Right now, this whole big thing about hate speech and all that, you know, and YouTube is cracking down on what? The truth? You know, you'll crack down on us saying this is the judgment that is written. The scripture tells you to execute upon them the judgment written by the men of the Lord. The Most High orchestrated all this. But this speaking truth like that'll get you removed. But then you got neo-Nazis and Klansmen videos that won't go nowhere, you know. But, you know, Esau's nothing but a hypocrite anyway. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. The saints are going to get that honor, man, to execute the vengeance, to put their nobles in fetters of iron and their kings in chains, man, to execute vengeance upon the heathen. That's not just a responsibility, bro. That is an honor, man. You know? Because back in verse 5, it said, let the saints be joyful in glory. You know, let them sing. You know? That's be joyful, man. Be happy knowing what's coming, man. We're going to get to do that. Should we be some of those men? We'll get to execute that vengeance. What vengeance? The vengeance that is written. But right now, Jake, you ain't mad enough, man. You ain't ready for that. Jake pop noise and talk a good game. Man, I wish I had a sword in my hand right. No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't ready to see guts spilled on the ground, heads chopped off, just blood and gore everywhere. Look down and your garment is drenched in blood. You ain't ready for that, man. You'd bug the hell out. You know, Jake like to talk a good game, but that's all bullshit, man. If you saw somebody dash a kid on some rocks right now and just splatter, you lose your fucking mind. You know, but like I said, man, Jake like to talk a good game, bro. But that ain't that's not like we're not mad enough for that, man. We're not in that spirit yet, bro. You know. Let me bear with me for a second. Okay, here we go. This is Ezekiel chapter 39 and verse 21. And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. And that judgment is going to be executed through us, man. Again, because the Most High is not coming down from the throne to do that, man. The men of the Lord, the elect of Israel, is going to execute. That's the Lord's hand, bro. That's who's going to execute that judgment along with Yahushua. The other angels, the chariots are coming. The missiles are going to fall, you know. And that judgment is going to be executed, man. You know, and there's no getting around that, man. But, you know, we're not saying that's happening. It's all on the Most High's time scale, man. In other words, you know, but Jake will sit there and tell you, man, I'm ready to do this, bro. You're not ready for the blood and the gore and everything that's coming with it until the Most High says so. He'll make you ready, man. You know, but that vengeance and that judgment, man, that's going to be laid upon you, Edom. On you, Esau, the so-called white man, you know. And you other nations are going to get it too, man. You know, as it says in Jeremiah, you know, y'all took us, man, we going to take y'all, you know. But we're not there yet. Let's say it that way. When the Most High sends his son back, man, when he puts that spirit on the elect, we'll be there. And then Jacob be mad enough, man. You know, right now we just reading you the judgments. We're just telling you what's coming. But when that spirit is put on the men of the Lord, the elect of Israel, that judgment is going to be executed, man. You know. This is Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to mine fury. and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power. Right now, they don't know the fury of the Lord, man. They don't know the anger and the fury. So that does something else too. That kills that nonsense about, well, God is love. My God is all love. Well, you all full of shit, man. I don't know what power you follow or worship, but it ain't the power of this Bible. The power of this Bible, man. It's not the God of this Bible. Because this is a balanced power the Most High is, man. He hates as well as he loves. And he hates Esau, man. You know? And it said, according to mine anger and according to mine fury. We can't imagine being that mad, bro. Jake ain't that mad, man. You can't even fathom, man. You cannot, that is unfathomable. You cannot fathom the anger and the fury of the Most High, man. But it will be unleashed through the saints, man, and Yahushua when he comes back, man. And that anger and that fury is unmatched by anything you could ever imagine, bro. So all this about you ready to get a sword and get it in, bro, you couldn't stand the sight of that right now. It would bug you the hell out. But if you're one of those men and the spirit gets put on you, as they say, it is as they say, on. And it will be on, bro. You know. And there's a slaughter that's waiting on this devil. Just real quick. Because it says so. Okay, this is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. That slaughter is prepared, man. That is going to be prepared for your children's children, for his children, for the iniquities of the father. So that kills that crap that Esau is always trying to push. Well, that was our ancestors. We didn't do that. We didn't have nothing to do with that. You reap the benefits of it. So the slaughter is prepared for you. You know, and it also shows reincarnation because you did do it. But like I said, man, Jake ain't mad enough to execute none of that. But when the Most High puts that spirit on Jake, bro, on the elect, that vengeance will be executed. Plain and simple. Shalom.